A warm and full voice is something that a lot of singers strive for. That warmth and fullness adds richness and depth to the sound, which makes your singing sound sometimes more beautiful, more inviting. And so today I'm going to share with you 5 tips that can help you develop a warmer and fuller tone. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you focus on your breath support. Okay. Good support is the foundation for a warmer, resonant voice. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're practicing low and expansive breathing so that you can really make sure that you're filling your lungs with that air, keeping your body open, keeping your support engaged. And then what's going to happen is that your voice is going to be stronger and your tone is going to be steadier. And all of that will feel effortless because the energy, the engine for the tone, which is your breath, is going to be driven into the tone to have it be fuller and warmer. Okay, so make sure that your support is really engaged. Okay, the next thing is understanding proper resonance. Okay, so resonance is where the voice, the tone vibrates. Okay, so there are lots of resonating chambers inside your body. Your chest is a resonator, your mask is a resonator, your head, your mouth, all of these are resonators. And the thing is that if you play with all of these different resonators, you're going to find that certain resonators make your voice sound brighter or darker depending on what it is that you do. So just play with it, you know. If you have like an ah vowel, take an ah vowel on an easy pitch and try to place it in the mask. Okay, so that you're really sort of accessing these frontal resonators. Ah, so that tone is pretty bright, right? So what if I changed the resonance and I moved it back into the back of my throat? Oh, so that's a different sound, which is not as bright. Actually, that's pretty dark. And it sounds kind of covered, maybe even sounds a little hollow. Okay. So the thing is that what we want to do in order to create a balanced, warm, and resonant tone is we want to find the tone that's sort of like halfway in between those places. Okay. Between the bright and the dark. Okay. And so what we want to do is maybe we want to resonate it right on our palate where our soft palate and our hard palate meet. Ah, so you can hear that that tone is more balanced between front and back so that the front resonators actually give it sort of a little bit of a bite that carries. And then the back resonators, the open throat, sort of gives more of a warmness so that you're getting that warm and full tone just by playing with that sort of midway resonance in your mouth. So that is a way that you can try to find more warmth in your and fullness in your tone. Something else that you can do is really think about how you shape your vowels. Okay, because all right, so we have vowels, and you think, well, what do you mean? How is it that we shape them? Well, the position of your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, all of these actually change the way that your vowels sound. Okay, like that ah vowel that I just sang, you can sing an ah vowel as ah, ah as in father, or you can sing ah, which is a much brighter spread sound. Okay. The thing is that if you round out your vowels a little bit more, if you think about singing your vowels in more of a vertical space inside your mouth, meaning that your soft palate is raised and the back of your tongue is down and relaxed, then that's going to make your vowels sound warmer and fuller. Okay. So instead of ah, where nothing's raised, ah, my soft palate is raised, it's warmer. Same thing with an O. Oh is a little too far back, but if I just open up that space a little bit more and access more resonance in the center, oh, I'm rounding it out and creating the core that I need. Now, there are other vowels that are naturally bright, like an E vowel. E, we may think, well, an E just always lives in the front of our mouth. E, but the fact of the matter is that you don't have to sing it in the front of your mouth. You can sing that E vowel more in the center of your mouth so that, again, it balances out the bright and the dark. So what I'm doing there is I'm creating more of a rounded space inside the back of my mouth to create a more rounded vowel. So shaping those vowels can absolutely help you try to find warmness in your tone without strain. Okay. Something else that you need to think about that absolutely helps with warmness and fullness is your posture, right? Okay. Make sure that you've got good posture when you are singing. Your back is up straight. Your shoulders are slightly back and, you know, in the center, with your arms just hanging at your side. Okay. They don't need to be pulled back. They just need to be centered in your torso with your arms at your side. Make sure that your chest is open, okay? And make sure that you keep that openness as you sing, because any changes in your posture can absolutely change your tone. Okay, so make sure that you allow your body to be in the right position that will enable you to take full and deep breaths that will encourage that warm and full sound that you're looking for. And then the last tip that I'm going to give you is a particular exercise that I like to use that really encourages that tall space that I was talking about a minute ago. And this is the Cuperto exercise. Cuperto in Italian means covered. And what you do is you actually sing with a very open space, open and tall space inside your mouth, but a very closed space in your lips. Okay, so what's happening is you are creating a small space for all of that tone to go through in this Cuperto, but the space behind it is very tall to give you all the resonance that you want and all the warmth that you need. So something that you can do is that if you just sing just up an octave and then come down a scale, all on the Cuperto. Think that on this Cuperto, it's sort of like you're blowing out a candle. Okay, so a lot of air is coming out, hitting your finger, but the space behind it is really big. So it sounds like this. Okay, and then what that does is that shows you how much space you need to have in the back of your throat. And then that will encourage you to continue to have that tall, rounded space as you sing out full voice. So then what you can do is you can do that same exercise, but then on the top, open up to an O, okay? that tall and open space. And that will allow your O to be warm and full. All right. So try incorporating some of these exercises into your daily practice and see if you're achieving the results that you want. But remember, you can't always hear the results that you want while you are singing. So what I suggest is that you record yourself and listen back and see if you are achieving the warmth that you want in your tone. And if you aren't, from what you hear in that recording, then adjust accordingly. Okay? If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel because I am always giving tips on singing, entrepreneurship, performance, artistry, the whole gamut. And if you're a singer, you need to subscribe to my channel. Okay? So until next time.